We begin tonight with all eyes on the Hamtramck City Council in their first meeting since a bombshell report was leaked. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us. Now, we first brought you the 59-page report on Monday when it was posted online. It alleges misconduct from city officials, including the chief of police.
The chief accused of pressuring officers to help in a custody dispute and handing a loaded gun to a civilian volunteer and instructing them to put it to someone's head.
Many concerned neighbors turning up to tonight's city council meeting. 7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast was there following the fallout.
Yeah, Mike, there was a lot of fallout indeed tonight. After more than an hour of closed session, the city council came out and announced they would be terminating city manager Max Garbarino. They also said that the acting city manager will be terminating the city's police chief, Jamil Al-Tahiri, and also terminating an officer who was a subject in this report. Now, the city manager Garbarino was actually in attendance there tonight watching this all unfold, and it all started back in May when Garbarino had placed the police chief and the officer on administrative leave after troubling allegations came to light. Then maybe a week or so later, the city council came out and put Garbarino on leave for putting the chief on leave, basically. And many of the claims against the police chief were substantiated in that report that was released yesterday, including that he wiped his city phone, and it also found that the chief drove a police vehicle to a strip club while drunk, using his police lights to run numerous red lights in the process. However, many claims against the city manager were not substantiated, but the report said his main wrongdoing, if anything, was that he didn't put the police chief on leave sooner. Now, we talked to the mayor about that. We also talked to the attorneys for all involved.
The City Council thought that the word significant poor judgment means that he knew in January about these allegations. That's what the report said, and did nothing, not even a verbal warning or written warning to either the chief or the... So there was, he did not take actions to put a limit to this until it escalated beyond control.
This council doesn't understand the concept of retaliatory claims, whistleblower violations, and has opened themselves up to a long litigation process. This is going to cost the residents thousands of dollars, each individual.
It's shocking, and it's clear retaliation, and it's a big mistake, and the people of Hamtramck are going to be the ones who are punished for this.
And much of the public comment, or some of the public comment, I should say, were people speaking in support of the city manager. Now, to be clear, city council, the only action they could take was terminating the city manager. It is now the acting city manager who will be terminating the other two involved. However, the officer still has to go through a process with the union before he can be terminated. And the lawyers for all involved say they will continue to pursue legal action against the city. Live in Hamtramck, I'm Brett Cast, 7 News Detroit.